Our featured speaker is the owner of Strategic Wealth Strategies and a founding member of the American Tax Planning Institute, a brain trust of the best financial minds in America, concentrating on tax savings and planning, asset protection, business exit strategies, estate planning, and charitable gifting. You've seen him on ESPN, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and CW. Please welcome a really smart guy you really want to listen to, Alan Porter.
Man, I tell you what, never in my wildest dreams did I think that I'd have the opportunity to speak at Harvard and to such a distinguished group of individuals. I am truly humbled and a great honor. But let me give you a short story of what's happened in my life. Now, I served our country for 21 years. I was a Black Hawk instructor pilot, and I tell people that I had a safe landing for every takeoff, and I dodged all the bullets. So in my estimation, I had a great career. Man, I loved what I did, and I had a passion for what I did, and I loved serving my country. But since I retired in 1993, I have not had a passion for anything until I became a financial advisor. And the reason that I have this passion for what I do is what has happened to my family, and I hope this never happens to anybody. My son Todd, at age 35, contracted a disabling disease and now is 100% disabled. 3 years later, his wife Lynn called us up and said that she'd been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer and given 6 months to live. Now, Lynn died 1 year later, leaving 2 little girls, Lauren and Taylor, my granddaughters, to live alone with their father. We were devastated. But a huge financial problem developed because there's no income coming in my son's family. Now, understand, we're helping them out, but if it had not been for the tax-free death benefit from Lynn's insurance policy, my son would be bankrupt. And it took a huge financial strain off of me. Now, if what had happened is not bad enough, my daughter Nicole was diagnosed with breast cancer. And after 16 chemo treatments, a double mastectomy, and 35 radiation treatments and reconstructive surgery, she defeated that terrible, terrible disease. Now, the reason for my story is you may think you're the healthiest person in the world, just like my son, his wife, and my daughter thought they were. But you don't know what's going to happen to you in the future. You can't predict the future. But while Lynn was sick, I got a huge financial education. I was like 99% of the people in the world that thought that insurance is a death product, that you had to die to benefit from it. Man, was I mistaken. Insurance is not only a death product, it is a living product. It's a wants, it's a needs product. It's the only product that will protect you and your family if you live too long, die too soon, or get sick. Did you realize the insurance companies have the greatest IRS-approved tax-free retirement system in the world today, and 99% of your financial planners, CPAs, and attorneys know nothing about it? I teach my clients to save as much money in taxes as possible, and I protect them from catastrophic events, and possibly set them up with a tax-free retirement. Now, I've had many people tell me, I have advisors that handle all that, Alan. I have one response. I said, they may be the smartest people in the world, but it's what they don't know that may end up costing you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, in undue taxes, fees, and lost opportunity costs. Not everybody can know everything. Let me ask you this. Did you know that capital gains taxes were voluntary? That estate taxes were voluntary? And if you voluntarily opt out of these taxes, the government's going to give you a tax deduction. Now wait, I'm not done, because if we set this trust up correctly, you'll have complete control of these assets. You'll never pay taxes on the gains again. You can take as little or as much income out as you want. You will have to pay taxes on that. But what can happen is you may become a multi-million-dollar philanthropist giving to charities of your choice, not the government, all the while giving your family dictatorial control over these assets into perpetuity and never have to disinherit your beneficiaries. Were you aware of that? Did you know that you can insure your IRA? You insure your house, you insure your car. Why don't you insure your retirement? Remember 2008? People lost 42% of their retirement income. Why is the vast majority of financial planners and your financial entertainers, such as Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey, only want to talk to you about taxable investments, stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, who are always involved in risk? I'll tell you why. It's a lack of education. Now I have financial strategies and products that can change your financial future. I'm going to give you an example. We're all business people here. How would you like, when you sell your business, to pay little to no capital gains tax? How would you like a financial product that grows tax deferred, you get your distributions tax-free, it does not affect taxation of Social Security, you're protected with long-term care, you're guaranteed by contract never to have a loss, monetary loss due to a market downturn, but you can capture up to 80% of the gain, possibly more. This one's even better. A financial strategy to where you put money in, it get a tax deduction. It grows tax-free, you get your distributions tax-free, and you're protected from lawsuits, liens, and judgments. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than that. I tell my clients, if you thought something was true and turned out not to be true, when would you want to find out about it? Well, obviously, immediately. As a leader in the financial and insurance industries, I educate my clients to think outside of the box, to take control of their finances, to maintain liquidity, use control of your money, and not the financial institutions. Now, I have strategies and products that will change your financial future, but I want to make a challenge to each and every one of you. I want to challenge you to take charge of your financial future, to protect yourself, protect your family, and to leave a legacy. Make a difference in this world. I want to leave you with one thought. We all only live once, so make your life a life of significance. Thank you very much.
Alan Porter! Great job. Thank you.